video. Yeah, it was real life. Dylan is a bitch, aka Deli Dill, aka Dylan Andrew, with my boy Dr. Flocka and my boy John, and this is Views from a Chair. Let's chat.
Yo, Dill, how many times did you play back that JT video?
I ran it back like 3 or 4 times, honestly, and then I drove straight from Philly to my boy John's house, and I said, "Yo, did you see JT nipple? That shit was amazing." And he was like, "What? Nah, I didn't even see it." And then I was a little baffled because he hadn't saw it. I was trying to describe it to him, like, "Yo, it was just a perfect nip. It was just a good nip." And I'm not a big chest guy, so I was surprised how like infatuated I was with it. And then once John saw it, we all agreed. Bree was there; she agreed. It was a good nip.
See, my phone doesn't play videos like that, so I couldn't really download it, or watch it because my phone be fucking up,
Yeah, that's cap.
I'm married, so I couldn't watch it. But my phone videos don't really work well.
It was just nice, but she's obviously had some work done, but you couldn't tell from John. So it's just a natural looking John, well proportioned, and she's a lot more attractive to me now.
What did you think, John?
Great nip.
It was a great nip.
Great. That's all you had to say. Great nip.
It was a good nip.
Yeah, I heard
it was like a nice
solid.
Medium-sized nip.
I heard it was
like an organic nip. It wasn't too perfect. There were some flaws. You feel me?
There were no flaws.
You gotta have a couple of flaws. You gotta
make it look like it was an approachable John. You feel me?
Even the way it revealed itself was very approachable. It was very I could get used to that.
Yeah, here I am. Just walking around the crib, that John pop out.
Whoa. Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up? That's how John be coming to ladies. Yo, what's up?
That's all it takes.
And in the neighborhood in Philly that I can't go, man, a little controversy around that too this week.
No, there's not.
For the Philly boy.
That's cap too.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
That was an interesting perspective because I see both sides of that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like half the stuff, what was that, started by Vlad? So that's pretty much automatically going to be.
Nah, that wasn't a Vlad John, bro.
No, it wasn't? I saw it circulated by him at least.
Nah, he caught it kind of late. It was just a tweet, and then the young boys caught that shit, and I get it.
Yeah.
I get both sides.
Yeah,
were y'all just as upset as when Drake had him down the rabbit hole, kind of dogging him out?
Nah, because it wasn't like that, bro. Like we at the age now where it's kind of understandable to what bro was saying. He was basically like, "Yo, I can't sign y'all if y'all got beef and shit, because that shit gonna fuck the money up. Like, it's more shit to do." But the young boy's like, "Yeah, we out here getting murdered and shit. Cuz fuck are you talking about?" Like, I get it all.
Yeah, true. So last time when we were talking about validation and whatnot, Dill, you said you got some responses saying that you were egomaniac. I was kind of
yeah. My man said I was an egotistical maniac.
And what does that mean?
He just said because it's not all eyes on me all the time and shit, and I'm walking around with a chip on my shoulder still.
Yeah.
And I said, "Cuz never got stabbed in the head, so he could eat a dick." Head on a swivel, a little different.
A little different. You're just different. Like, you just built different, bro.
Yeah, facts.
You just built different.
Everybody built different, bro. Everybody built different.
Yeah, I thought I was thinking about it some more, and I even went back and listened to try and get a little bit more into it. And I felt like we kind of touched on this point of, so the ladies like you because you make them feel good, and not because you like you, because they actually like you. And I feel like that's almost a very relatable point, especially for men around our age, especially in college. Like, that's kind of what we get used to as what we look for. Like, okay, people are laughing, people are happy. What are y'all's thoughts? Not to deep dive on this one, just to recap on
yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
People like the idea you more than they actually like you.
Sure.
Damn.
Sure. Because I'm thinking about, like, what happens when people stop giving positive feedback or like laughing or whatnot because of something like Corona. So say you're isolated, you can't be around people, or maybe you move away from your friends.
Or
How do
maybe,
you?
or maybe it's both, Flocko. Maybe you move away from your friends and then Corona happens. Maybe your
Both
office shuts down
scenarios.
right after you move, so the people you see on the reg you don't see anymore. Maybe that too, dog.
So in that like that disaster whirlwind, how do you feel good about yourself if the main source of feeling good about yourself is making people laugh?
I usually call John and I crack a few jokes. He gives me some petty laughs. Usually, he'll give me some petty Johns. So yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Damn, do they help?
Yeah, man.
Some of them are funny though. Some of
Yeah,
them are funny.
they build my fucking day up. They built my day. Nah, Flock, it's not hard to stay in touch with people now.
That's
So
true.
even when it was super isolated, it wasn't isolated for me because I'm on the phone all the time. Shit, I've been on the phone all the time since college, dog. So I'm FaceTiming, Zooming. So even when it was super isolated, I'm never isolated. But yeah, that shit is different. That
Yeah,
shit different here.
you were always walking around on the phone, but I feel like we can kind of take this outside of the current scenario that we're in. And I asked both of y'all, like, it kind of brings us back to that control piece, because we all come to places at times in our lives when we can't get people to react the way we want them to.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be a time when the jokes stop working, or like my therapy takes stop working, because this is something that I'm talking about in my own therapy. Like, I'll find myself going into conversation with friends, or even wanting to bring it up in here, thinking that's what people like about me, is that I can go into these different takes and kind of ask a little bit of a deeper question. But then I almost feel like it's a bit of a facade to put on, to be like, oh, I got to wear this mask of this is what I know or what I can do, and then therefore people like me. It's kind of it can be a bit of a catch-22.
Yeah.
Do y'all ever notice that?
That we do things because we think people like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what do you do that? What do you do?
That was my whole deep dive last week, bro. If I walk into parties, I'm cracking jokes, doing all this, is because people like it.
Yeah.
Even if I don't feel like doing it, I'm still doing it.
And so what happens when people stop liking it?
You gotta switch the material up, bro.
Different joke.
Nah, because it's different shit. I don't like to just say people fuck with me because I crack jokes and shit. Sometimes I give people the deep dives, you feel me? So people like that, like the listening aspect and shit. So it's just different shit.
Well, what's the through line through all of that is other people.
Yeah.
Isn't that dangerous?
So you
yeah, but I fuck with myself too.
That's key.
I think like that's the most important, John. Like if you fuck with yourself, like I like who I am.
Okay. See, that's what I was wanting to get to, like, because I felt as if in the last pod we were kind of heavy on other people giving approval. How do we, like, what's the difference between other people giving approval and knowing that we really fuck with ourselves?
I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah.
Doing things for yourself. Like say I want to go hoop, but Dill doesn't. But I'm going to still go hoop because I want to hoop.
Okay.
Somebody that didn't want to probably would have been like, man, he ain't going, I ain't going, fuck it. Shit like that.
Yeah.
That's a base level thing though.
Like if I want to golf and John's like, yeah, I don't want to golf, I'm going to get my motherfucking golf.
Going to get this fucking golf.
I'm going golfing. Nah, I mean, you got to fuck with yourself though.
Yeah.
That's like the most important, John.
I know you said it's a basic example. I feel like it's a really good one, that you've got to go do stuff for yourself. Whether it's basketball, golf, or even letting yourself be happy with something that you just said, even if it didn't get a reaction from somebody else.
Yeah. You throw out a joke, nobody laughs. Well, I thought that motherfucker was funny.
Oh, I'm king of laughing at my own shit. I'm geeking at my own joke before anybody else. Half the time my shit don't even be funny. It's my laugh that get people.
Yeah. Don't fall for the Dill laugh.
Yeah.
Dill laughs crazy in his IG stories. It's
the laugh that get people because it's not even the jokes half the time. I be knowing.
Throw the gas on the shit.
I be knowing. Nah, it's because I can't breathe out of my nose like that. You feel me? So
that's wild.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's like, Dill just
Not
gave
the-
us a real serious health issue, and John's
well,
like, yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. Not 'cause my shit
that shit
had,
hit wild levels. It hit wild levels to laugh, and I guess you can hear him breathing air laughing.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. You always saying that shit. It's because I got my shit broke. I was supposed to have surgery to fix that. I just never did, so I can't really breathe out of my shit like that.
So
So if I'm laughing, I'm really gasping for air at the same time.
That's some bullshit right there.
So
that's kind of poetic. You're laughing and gasping at the same time. Like,
yeah, I risk my life for that, dog. No cap.
That's how codependent you are on other people, is you risk your life.
Yeah, yeah. I'm ready to die over that shit, dog.
Oh man. So do you guys have people that you feel like you've tried to get validation from, but it's been hard to get it? Like they kind of seem to always withhold it?
Like a certain person?
Yeah. Like I know I have somebody in my life that I'm always thinking about, can I get this validation from them if I say something right, if I know something, or if I come off of if I already done something, more of an intellectual level.
Like what?
Maybe like trying to fix something. Like if I can fix something or show this person, like around the house, because I do a lot of work around the house and fixing things. Like if I can show that I've fixed a thing in the house or worked on it and not had to call them, then that shit feels good. And I think it's
like a man.
Who are you talking about, Flock?
my little sister.
Oh, okay. Motherfucker say, yeah, you need to start asking Flock their questions back. He's trying to get to know Flock.
That's what people were saying?
Yeah, we try to get into Flock too. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about, Flock? Flock got some issues too, cuz. It's not just us. Flock got some issues. I be peeping them girls. I be peeping them. Who you trying to fix by fixing the house, dog? Who you trying to fix by fixing the house, cuz? You don't even have a sister, do you?
No.
Nah. I met your family at your wedding, dog. Bro don't even got a sister. Where you trying to get that validation from, cuz?
Oh, man.
Nah, answer the question, dog. You in the hot seat today, dog. What's up? Shit ain't that fun on the other end, dog. Shit ain't that fun on the other end, dog. My boy froze.
I'm trying to duck out of this one.
Yeah, bad connection, huh? It's a bad connection. They want to tell us who you want validation from. Who you want validation from, though. Don't get that example.
I just want him to love me.
Please. Please. I swear, I'm crafty.
Ew.
Porch.
See this? Porch.
Not a leaf on this bitch. It's not a leaf on this bitch.
You see me with the leaf blower. Yo, why does Em have to screenshot me in the most embarrassing moments? I'm cuddling with the blanket, body fitting blanket, just looking nasty.
Oh, my man fell asleep watching Joe Budden music videos. That shit is ridiculous. He doesn't even have that many videos. You gotta be ready to go to bed. You try to get validation from Budden. He's blowing his lead. The fuck? Nah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. I was actually thinking about what you were just saying after the last podcast. And one thing that I learned being a therapist and having a therapist is that if your therapist is only trying to get you to expose your stuff and doesn't actually help you heal it all, then that's not the good long-term therapist for you. And I think that's kind of a misconception about therapy, is that it's all about, let me expose the shit that you're doing wrong. And I think maybe that's why people are afraid to go sometimes. Because it feels like they're going to point out the stuff that I'm doing wrong, or just try and tell me what I'm not doing right.
Yeah, so what if you already know what you're doing wrong? What's the benefit of it?
to figure out how to help you heal from it and no longer do it.
So do you like incorporate things that you've done in your life, or do you not?
Usually, no. Like 99.9% of the time, the therapist keeps themselves out of it, and they focus on just clinical perspectives, evidence-based practices that make sure that the thing that because I don't want to tell you how to live your life according to how I live mine, because I got flaws, and if I do that, then you're going to have my flaws. And so that can, kind of get messy.
Yeah, no cap.
So I guess a couple of the questions that I was thinking about for this week is, do y'all tell your friends about the negative parts of the relationship that you guys have, or is it mostly unspoken?
You go ahead, Dale.
Yeah, I do. I don't give a fuck.
You do? So you tell them the things that...
I might wait like a week. That shit might not be in real time. I might wait a couple of days. If I'm fucking with a joint and some shit going bad, I'll give it a couple of days to simmer first, because I don't want to be the nut that say something bad and then I fix it, and then you feel me. But I eventually say that shit pretty early on too. Like, yeah, this happening, cuz, or I might wait until it's over, then I'll say all the shit too. That could happen too. You feel me?
Depending on how bad it is for me.
And yeah, down to have some shit I won't hear about for 2 years, and then I hear
like, how bad is it? like I'll give an example. We was playing on the rec league team, and I sent my retired, and I'm like, yeah, y'all just wanted to run it y'all way and just do y'all thing, like him and Shane. That shit was fun, but then we started, I don't know, everybody wanted to, I guess, be the star of the team.
Glad this is coming out. Glad this is coming out, dog.
Nah, this was we remember at the bonfire when y'all said y'all could beat us 2-2, but nah. But yeah. I was like, man, I gotta retire. I ain't even gonna do this. This is just fun. We doing this for fun. We just trying to win. That shit was good.
So you guys kind of wait.
So you mean in general, Fla? With anybody?
I guess
so. Like if I'm beefing with John at the moment, I'm supposed to say this. Like that's what you mean, or with my buddies too.
I think buddies, a girl, a boy, whatever you're into, a family member. Like if how long do you wait, and how do you decide when it's okay to say something? Because I think a lot of people do the rating scale that you guys are talking about of, well, it depends on how bad it is.
Yeah, because like that wasn't a big deal. Like that's just some extra time bullshit. But if it's like, go what was you about to say?
Yeah, because does it have to be something that's like directly at me? Like what if I peep somebody in my family doing some wild shit, but it doesn't directly involve me? Am I still supposed to be like, yeah, you fucking wildin'?
I think that's a really good question. How do you decide when you say something? It seems like there's almost a ladder of how much, according to my values, it wronged myself or the other person.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us, if I'm going to take a bit of a hot take, will wait longer because we feel like we don't matter as much. We might as well just keep the peace.
Nah, I'd be starting some shit.
You start some shit?
Yeah, I'd be starting that shit. But usually I try and make it like a cool jaunt. So if I'm about to scold you or say some wild shit, I try to build it up first. So we do something fun. Like we might go hoop or go golf. I wait till like hole 6, hole 7, 2 tees in and be like, yeah, bro, heard you did this. You was fucking wild, dog.
So there's like calculation there behind.
Yeah, because you can't just scold somebody as soon as you see them, because then you're going to be the scolding ass boy and shit. So you got to wait a little bit, make it fun. Be like, oh, yeah, by the way, because I heard you did this. And then you got to wait for them to get their whole shit off. So, like, they tell you a story or tell you how it went, and then you got to be like, yeah, I feel that. But, yeah, you was wilding right there.
Does that work out?
I mean, should be working out in the moment. Motherfuckers be like, yeah, word. And then the next week they do the same shit. So, I mean, people gonna do whatever the fuck they want,
Mm.
whenever the fuck they want, regardless. You're not about to change nobody's actions.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, so
We old.
that's why I said, yeah. I mean, for the most part with me, if it's not serious, I don't even. It'll come out like, yeah. So why you ain't end up playing? Oh man, fuck that shit.
How do you decide if it's serious?
How do
If
you decide if it's serious?
if I feel like,
Because I mean,
all
leaving your
right,
boys on a rec league team, that's pretty serious to me.
nah, that was I finished the season and everything.
It's like,
But but how do I determine if it's serious? If I feel disrespect, I don't know. It just has to come to like a disrespectful point. Like you're not
it's just,
respecting me.
it's
Like
just hard to get in the middle of shit too.
yeah,
You don't want to get in the middle of shit. It's
and
easier if
you don't
somebody
want to
does.
be the person starting shit.
Yeah,
You
facts.
want to be
It's
the
easier if
friend that
somebody
bring
does some
drama.
drawing shit with me. Like your example's easy because it's like, yo, I just don't like playing. This shit's fucking
Yeah,
weird. All right, I'm done.
yeah,
That's just easy as fuck. But if
yeah.
it's like, yo, my sister hits me and goes, yo, your brother did this, 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 this,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, damn, I gotta call him, say this, 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 and now it's gonna be a reaction that she's got. Like she's upset with him, and then her
Mm-hmm.
mom's upset with this. So I gotta kind of middleman the fuck out of it and piece it together so everybody's on the same page, but it doesn't look crazy. I gotta say a certain amount of stuff so I'm not saying too much. Yeah, that should be drawn.
It seems like a lot to consider.
Yeah,
That's
that shit like a
like
puzzle, bro. Got to piece it together at the right time. So many moving pieces and shit.
and you might think it might be easier to not say anything. Like, man, I don't even want to deal with none of that shit.
Yeah, that's the shit that get me too.
That's
Sometimes it should just fuck it.
I find that
I'm
a
more
lot of
like, yeah, let's throw it all on the table kind of guy. So like, yo,
mm-hmm.
if somebody's got issues, let's throw it all on the table, figure out the issues, and move forward. But
Yeah,
if everybody ain't willing to move forward, it would just been better left unsaid.
yeah.
So what perspective do you keep that allows you to be the type of guy that can throw everything on the table? Because I think a lot of people might get offended or have their feelings hurt or worry about other people being upset with them if they do so.
Yeah, because I be looking at shit like with friends or family, like if it's little shit that's bothering people, it's just gonna keep building, and eventually that relationship's gonna dissolve. So it's like, yo, you might as well put this on the table and keep building towards this relationship, or it's just
Mm-hmm.
gonna evaporate. So let's get this joint out the way. Let's fix the problem, or try and fix the problem if it's worth fixing. If not, let's keep it pushing. But if you never say anything and something's continuously bothering you, or the action continues bothers you, it just comes into this big ass blow up, and then everybody's like, "Oh shit, what happened? Why is there a giant fight at Thanksgiving?" It's like, well, that's been happening for 2 years. Nobody addressed it. What the fuck you think is going to happen?
John, you feel the same way that it's better to
Yeah, I
get it out
mean,
on the table?
if it's bothering somebody, yeah, you have to. Or like you said, it's gonna boil over, and then when you do explode, they gonna look at you like, yo, this motherfucker tripping. Like, meanwhile,
Yep.
you've been sitting here for the past 6 months, like, man, hey,
This nut ass
yeah,
shit. Yep.
but like, and you like you said, you let it boil long enough, you gonna bug out.
So how do you handle that, John, being more reserved? Because that's kind of contradictory to your nature.
Addressing issues,
Yeah.
just like you
Especially,
said, I'm already calm, so I don't think somebody's think I'm pressing. If especially like I just said, like the basketball thing is like if I'm really addressing you about something, no, I probably know you, and you probably like, oh damn, this shit really affecting him, or he really bothered by this. If I'm actually doing this, because that's not my character to just be starting something. So you like, oh shit, this really bothered him. If I'm really addressing it.
so because it's outside of your character, it seems like
Mm-hmm.
they'll be more likely to take it serious.
Yeah, and to listen to it, yeah. Because I'm not doing it. It's not. I'm not. Oh, you did this week. You did this week. Like, nah.
Mm.
Mm.
How do you try and bring that stuff up? Do you like sit people down? Because Dill said that he kind of massages them into feeling good and then hits them with the okey doke and says, "Here's the shit that I felt like you were trifling about."
Yeah, like I said, it would just be a regular conversation. It would probably be the first thing I brought up too. So like right when the conversation start, I mean, if you got an example, anything.
No, but I think what you're saying makes a lot of sense. You will go straight to it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to
And
beat around the bush. I'm just like, yo, shit, weird. or whatever the situation may be, I'm gonna just address it.
It's kind of interesting to me that the outspoken guy goes for the massage and the quieter guy goes for the straight to it.
Because you gotta know how to manipulate people, bro. If you hit people with the joint right off the bat, they're gonna go on defense, and then they're just gonna tell you either what you want to hear, or they're gonna get mad defensive and argumentative. So you're not gonna get the real situation out of it.
And then when they tell you what they want to hear, and you know it's a lie, then you know what you need to know.
Yeah, but if you get it out of like a natural, free-flowing conversation or like a relaxed setting, then they're just gonna tell you what the issue is.
I mean, what works for you, but I mean, I just
I feel you, bro.
What's the issue?
Everything ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's good to have different perspectives because.
Yeah, but who's right, Flocka?
Who's right? I don't think that's what a therapist does. Is
Who's right?
Well, I think each of those two perspectives allow comfort and remaining in the comfort zone. That was redundant, but like, if
I'm not coming into it aggressive, like yo, it's just like
yeah, it wouldn't be you.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be you to do it that way. You guys are both kind of doing it according to what keeps you guys comfortable. And here I am back at the self-serving, as Dill would say.
Mm-hmm.
But how could you not serve yourself? Is my question.
Is anybody not self-serving?
I didn't realize until I started talking. Everybody's doing everything for self-serving reasons every fucking day.
How could you not? How could you get outside of yourself and do something purely for another person? And that's not so much like a therapy take, but more of just like a personal take. Be a priest.
What's the one was? The monk.
That's just so you can get to heaven, ain't it?
Do monks believe in heaven?
I have no idea.
Yeah, see? Stop shading the monks, bro. Stop shading the monks, bro. Hating ass.
Hating.
I hate on the monk, dog. Fucking freak. Nah, what's it called though?
Yeah.
That's wild.
So like when we're talking about telling your friends negative parts of relationships, let's just say you've been through something and it was hurtful and you need to talk about it. And let's just say you want to tell your mom, right? Someone that you're very close to. Everybody on here has spoken about their mom, so I feel like that's a good example. If you want to tell them something that you've been through, but it's something that you're hurting over, but you know that if you tell them about it, they will hurt. They'll be upset.
Yeah.
Will you still tell them?
Nah,
I'm not telling my mom shit. I learned that lesson early on.
Yeah, same.
I could be bugging. I tell her some shit, try to keep that open relationship, and then she starts stressing, worrying about it. I'm like, nah, fuck it. I'll just keep it to myself now.
Yeah,
everything perfect over here.
You don't want to put that burden on mom.
Nah, they got enough to stress about, dog. You gonna stressing with your shit like that? Be old, dog. Figure it out on your fucking own. I'm about to stress my mom out with some problems and shit. No, she can't control what the fuck I look like.
Is that modeling how we handle our relationships with women?
I don't think so. Nah, because I tell a woman what I think.
Stun gun.
I'll tell a woman what I think wrong, or if something's wrong.
So if you're hurting, like a girl, you're hurting, and it's something that you went through, you'll come in and be open with her about that.
Oh no, I'm lying like shit.
Lying like
shit.
Yeah,
you cap it.
Yeah.
Big cap. Big cap. Big cap. I think it's certain relationships for certain stuff.
I'm lying. Yeah, I was thinking something different.
Yeah. You cap it.
Yeah,
so
I ain't closed book.
What do we think about that as men? Why do we do that?
Because we thought, bro, as a fella, you're supposed to be like the burden carrier. You're not supposed to put the burden on people. You're supposed to carry the weight.
Where do you think
you put the weight on other people? That's like that stereotypical kind of like gender role of everything. The guy carries the burden, he carries the weight. He does his thing. He's supposed to be the strong person you confide in. Like if you look at how people look at dads and shit, he's the one in the family that you like that can handle everything, that can handle the stress and do all that shit. That's just how we program. You're supposed to be the strong, stand-up man.
So you guys believe in that, and you want to further that habit?
I don't necessarily believe in it, but that's what the fuck I be
Yeah,
doing.
it's like ingrained in us. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess it can be unlearned, but it's just what we've seen, what has been portrayed to us on TV, movies, books. Wherever we look, the man is for the most part, the dude is the strong person in a relationship.
Feel like we potted 2 in a row.
You gotta be mad, like you gotta be mad comfortable with somebody to tell them like if you're going through some type of hurt shit,
Yeah,
especially if it's a lady,
yeah.
Mm.
And that's
for sure.
yeah.
And I see this message running around on Twitter and probably just Twitter, because who goes on Facebook? Like, both sides saying the other side isn't responsible enough to handle that type of information when we give it to them.
Well, I'm sure females have like a certain perspective too, to where like women carry a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain shit like they can't tell us that we wouldn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
How could we expect them to open up to us about stuff they're hurting about if we don't do it to them?
I feel like women open up a lot easier though.
Biologically?
Nah, that's in my experience.
Well, what makes them able to do that?
I don't know, bro. Maybe I got a comfortable effect on people. Self-centered, baby,
I
egotistical.
got such a big ego.
Yeah,
I got a really big ego.
Guys, you gotta make people feel comfortable. You feel me? The Johns always be telling me like, "Yo, Dill, you make me feel so comfortable around you," and I'm like, "Yeah, that's just my swag." But
See how you went Jones right there, right?
Yep, when Johns be around, I'm like, "Damn, Dill, feel like I've known you forever. I'm so comfortable around you." I'm like, "Yeah, you know the vibes. It's just natural. It don't be natural though. It's just strategic." God damn, we paused.
So John, you are, I think we're all on the same page of like, we're programmed to keep things to ourselves.
Yeah.
But then I think all three of us are pretty progressive people trying to get away from that idea of the man has to hold things in. Mm-hmm. Isn't that how like you watch movies from the 50s and 60s and they're all beating the crap out of their family and like drinking like crazy?
Dad, the angry dad, all he do is work all day.
Yeah, I don't even believe in the gender roles like that, but it's just like how you program.
Yeah, it's how we're programmed. So we're agreeing, I guess, that we've been programmed to not want to open up to mom about stuff that we've been heard about because we got to protect her. Yeah,
I'll open up to a girl way before I open up to my mom about what I'm going through. That she might be able to handle it.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, to before.
Yeah, if I'm having a bad day, I might even tell it, John, like this shit's going on, but it'll take a while. I just told it John the other week, and she was hit me with this. She hit me with another paragraph. I'm like, yeah. I think I hit her with the shit could be worse, honestly.
A paragraph of her shit after you hit her with your shit?
Nah, she hit me with a paragraph of her shit. It was just back to back. It was like week on week on week on week. And then she hit me with a John. I was like, give her like a little like positive John. She could be worse, blah, blah. She's like, damn, that's all you got for me? And I was like, bitch, I've been going through my own shit. I can't be just a fucking chipper every day, dog. I'm going through my own problems, cuz. Damn. She was like, well, damn, if you never tell me about it, then how the fuck am I supposed to know? It's like, well, it's common sense, dog. Everybody go through their shit.
She was underwhelmed by your response. That's fucked up.
So she should just automatically know that you're going through your own shit.
No. Fuck, that's all the way wrong. She should not automatically know. You feel me? She should not.
Yo, how toxic are we? We like do all this shit.
It's bad.
The worst part is when you know. You know you're being toxic.
It's definitely
bad. Me knowing.
I feel like we've touched on like 5 toxic things that we do. So if y'all were in an open relationship with somebody, so like you wouldn't be on.
We're gonna go with the hypothetical. Let's see.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is more of a joke. It's a transition joke. So if y'all are married or y'all in a serious relationship, engaged, dating for a long time, and y'all decide to be in an open relationship and you get a girlfriend.
With the same person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Been in a relationship a long time with the same person. And you get a girlfriend, she gets a boyfriend. And your girlfriend comes over and says, I don't feel like doing nothing tonight. Right? But she's in an open relationship too. And then she leaves you and goes up with another dude and starts playing around. What's the feel?
Wait. So I'm married and then I got a girlfriend?
Yeah, it's an open relationship, so all of y'all can have multiple
partners. So is my girlfriend the one that wants to dip out, or is my wife the one that wants to dip out?
Well, it could be either one, and let's just say you asked them to be active, and then they didn't want to be active until they went out somewhere else.
Well, if I'm in an open relationship, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, that's the hypothetical. Rock
Yeah, do what
out.
you want,
But
motherfucker. That's why we open, so you can go get what you can't get over here. How about you can't get what you want over here? Go do your thing. Rock the fuck out.
You agree to that? You got to rock with that.
Yeah, shit open, baby.
But I
Go
would
do whatever
never
the fuck
agree
you
to
want.
that, though. I wouldn't agree to that.
No, look, I'm not about to lock it down and then say it's open and then try to lock it back down when it's convenient. No, if it's open, it's open. Rock out. The fuck, or go to the park. I don't really care.
So all of us are too jealous to be in an open relationship, I guess.
Way too jealous to be in an open relationship.
Yeah.
If
Is that what it
that's
is?
what we going with, yeah. If that's what we going with, hell yeah.
If that means you're jealous, yeah. Hey,
Facts.
100%. Way too possessive, way too jealous. 100%. Yeah. You got me fucking shocked.
Hell nah.
Ah,
Hell
Lordy,
no.
could you imagine being married
Hell
and your
no.
wife just walk up to her fella, start making out? You'd be like, "Hey,
Fuck
Roger."
no.
Hey,
Hell no.
See the game draft coming up.
You dap him up.
Don't tongue my John down and tell the Warriors to draft LaMelo. You
Smacking
be
her ass
fucking
and shit.
chopped. You got me chopped.
I could absolutely never.
I'm gonna start commenting personal shit. Shipping mad wet this week. Like,
Come on, yeah. Fuck that. Fuck that.
She tell you that new shit I taught her? Yeah, he was looking out for that one, Raj.
Fuck that.
Oh man,
Good looking on that one, bro. We hooping.
We hooping. I'm not giving no assist to the other dude at all.
That's really
You already
amazing
are,
shit.
dog.
Facts.
You already are.
I'm not passing the ball to you at all.
Fuck that shit.
Nah, I'm way too jealous to be in an open John, dog. I don't even like sharing my friends. You go fuck.
That's why it took like 3 years for me to meet John.
Oh, y'all might hit it off. The fuck? Got me chopped, dog.
I don't like sharing my friend.
No cap, dog.
Still said they might vibe.
Yo.
Oh shit. That's enough of my shit for now. I got some more for later. What y'all got?
Nah, I want all your questions right off the rip, dog. Now, John, you got something good?
I mean, if we was going to ask questions, like we did last week, the random question I had was, are you guys taking the COVID-19 vaccine? If they say it's good by next June.
I've been thinking on this. I've been going back and forth, but for the most part, no.
Okay, why not?
Because vaccines, dog, they need years of tests to see the side effects. How can you know the side effect, long-lasting side effect of a vaccine that was just created 6 months ago?
Yeah.
Like, that shit could have a mental effect. That shit could make you not have kids. Like, it's mad shit they don't know just off 6 months of side effects. Like, I need to know the long-lasting joints. That shit should be in testing for 5 to 6 years. Now, if it gets to the point where the actual virus mutates and then that shit start killing babies or some shit, then I'd probably take it. I'd probably take that risk. But if it stays to where it's at, no, I'm not taking that shit.
I think I'm on the same page. I'm probably not going to take it because I wish they would come up with a cure over a vaccine, right? I'm more concerned about getting it and then being okay once I get it, as opposed to taking the vaccine before, because I feel the same way. I don't trust the government enough. I don't trust these companies enough. I'm not in any conspiracy theories thinking that they're about to chip my arm or anything stupid like that.
Nah.
Even though I wouldn't like completely it wouldn't shock me, but again,
I'm not on the chip shit, bro, but you got to think like realistically, like, yeah, the companies is racing to do it. It's not because the companies is racing to do it like, oh, we got to save mankind. Yeah. They're racing to do it because whoever makes it first is making the most profit. It's so much money in pharma that they're going to make a fucking killing for the first person. So like, it's not unrealistic. What Purdue just got smacked with $3 billion fine because the opioid shit. It's not unrealistic to think a pharmaceutical company is going to do some foul shit so they can make the most money. So not eat a dick. Unless that shit starts really killing motherfuckers, like killing motherfuckers, like on some zombie shit.
Yeah.
Like 50% kill rate, then I'll take that shit. But until then, nah, I'll stay isolated. I'll stay in the crib.
Yeah, because I agree with you. You know, I'm about to have some new family, and I don't want to risk anything that can interfere with that.
Gotta validate the family.
Gotta validate the family. You trying to put that shit back on me? I'm the therapist, bro. I ain't going for that shit. And yeah, I agree. I mean, what are your thoughts, John? Are you gonna get it?
I wasn't planning on it now, but like, I mean, I guess we all in agreement here. If it get crazy, man, fuck it. I guess if my arm fall off, it just fall off.
Did y'all get the flu shot?
No.
I don't get the flu shot.
First time ever I got it this year. I got, special circumstances, but
yeah, I don't never get the flu shot. So I'm not about to take the COVID shot. That shit fucking people up. And they saying 20% of people that recover from that shit have a mental illness within 6 months. Got me fucking chopped. It's mad.
That have COVID, right?
Yeah, yep.
Are we kind of frauds for voting for, I mean, I assume everybody, maybe not Dill, I don't know, voted for Biden and saying we're not going to get the vaccine?
No,
because Biden and Kamala was on that shit too.
Yeah.
We're not getting a vaccine unless all the scientific experts come out and say this is the right thing to do, dog. We're not going to rush that shit out.
They were. You're totally right. I
do think motherfuckers was frauding about the little parades for Biden and shit, though. No, I'm looking too. How everybody was just celebrating like a motherfucker with all these parades and all these joints when he won, dog, and now there's these huge spikes and spreads and shit. That's just not unrelated.
Oh, you saying it's the spikes because of the parades and shit?
Yeah, bro. That shit in public schooling. But it's not all the way unrelated. Some motherfuckers can't like super be on their high horse talking about, now you gotta isolate, now you gotta do this shit when motherfuckers are just marching a million people in a motherfucking parade.
Yeah, I agree. I think that there's a little bit of hypocriticalness in the Democratic Party for like, not all of it, but like maybe the center part of it of like, oh, be careful of COVID, but then go out and protest for this. I'm
getting sick of motherfuckers. I got great shit is I'd be agreeing with a lot of people, but I'm getting sick of people being on a fucking high horse about everything too, dog.
What you mean?
Everybody on a high horse, if you don't agree with them, like you super wrong with shit. Eat a dick, dog. You're not the end all be all in opinions, dog. And them motherfuckers be on John. Yeah, I quarantined for 200 days. I quarantined for this. Your life ain't changed that much, motherfucker. If you ain't never leave a crib before and you quarantine for 200 days, that shit might be a little different for you to me, motherfucker. Like, that shit is different, baby. The fuck you talking about?
You feel personally attacked by them.
I just don't like the high horse shit, bro. I'll always be trying to, like, give my opinion, but leave a little middle ground. I might not be right on this shit. But if you come on with some, like, I'm absolutely right about everything, eat a dick.
Yeah.
Eat a dick.
Yeah. You can't be right about absolutely everything. There's no way.
No.
We're not that smart. We're not that good at knowing everything that's going on.
But nah, what's it called? That's crazy.
What'd you say?
That's crazy. Yeah, so the draft's tonight and shit. So I was thinking a fun question before I go on to my deeper question.
Okay.
Who's the one basketball player that you thought was going to be nice and never worked out? And John, I think I know yours. Fuck, I don't necessarily know yours. Mine's Michael Beasley.
Michael Beasley was supposed to be a dog.
Michael Beasley should have been a 10-time All-Star. Couple first teams. He's got all the tools. Silky jump shot, could rebound in college. Straight athlete. You see him in his videos. This motherfucker still be working the motherfucking regular NBA All-Stars and just never panned out. And that shit bothers me. And to a present, Lonzo's right on the fringe of that. If he doesn't make a jump up next season.
Mike Beasley was a beast in college.
Well, Lonzo was a number 2 overall pick too, bro.
But Mike Beasley was. I don't know. Mike Beasley was supposed to be like.
Mike Beasley was supposed to be the guy.
Yeah.
So was Lonzo.
He was.
Lonzo was supposed to be a generational passer and basically be a franchise point guard. Right now, he's a starter. But I wouldn't even necessarily say he's a top 15 starter.
I think we'll see a lot from him this year. They just traded.
I really hope so. That's my guy.
They just traded Drew, so
he's a top tier defender and he's a top tier passer. But the rest of his game, he doesn't attack much. He doesn't attack as much as he should. He doesn't finish well at the rim, and he's athletic enough to do both. So we'll see.
But you talking about Mike Beasley still?
No, I'm talking about Lonzo. Mike Beasley could average 25 right now if he wanted to. That's more of a mental kind of shift for him.
Yeah, every time in the summer he starts hooping like crazy, yelling at people while he's hooping. There's been a lot of us. I mean, like even Hasheem Thabit and Adam Morrison, like they were supposed to be crazy in college, and then they just came out as total. Well,
Hasheem Thabit was kind of iffy because he wasn't that good in college. Adam Morrison had a solid rookie year, but then he blew his knee out sophomore year, and he never really changed. He changed his game a lot afterwards. So I get that shit. But Beasley's been healthy his whole career. He averaged 20 with the Timberwolves, and he should have been a problem, but it just never worked out.
I'm gonna go with Tyreek Evans.
I
That was my
love
guy.
Tyreek Evans.
Rookie of the year, 25-5. Rookie year.
Yeah,
He was just my gosh.
I thought you was gonna go with Jabari.
Jabari was my man too, but Tyreek haunts me because I thought MVP. I was like, damn, and we got to actually see him play. I thought he was really gonna be the man. Like, he just came out so perfect, and it just seemed like the Suns ruined his career, moving him to small forward. He was a 6'6" point guard, could do everything on the floor. Ah, man, that's just bad.
Yeah, he was nasty.
That's just bad.
And he was from Chester.
Right up the street.
Local legend. His brother was mediocre.
Where you going, Flock?
Yeah, I liked him too. I agree with that. He was supposed to be nice.
Who's your pick, Flock? Be quick on your feet.
I don't know. I honestly don't have somebody that I feel like didn't pan out how I wanted them to be, and I really liked them in college. Because a lot of, I'm a UNC fan, so a lot of the people that I like recently have kind of been known to be busts. Yeah, like
Harrison Barnes.
Man, they was calling him the next Bron in high school.
Yeah. He was supposed
to be.
Whole
UNC team, Rashad McCants.
Remember Nerlens Noel? Oh, my God.
Orleans.
All supposed
Cole
to be
Anthony.
crazy.
He busted before he even got in the league, Pauls.
Why? I thought Pauls was outdated.
For you.
Oh, for me.
You're a therapist.
Yeah, for a therapist.
Are you guys going to hang out with family on Thanksgiving?
Good question. I am.
You selfish.
I am.
You staying in the apartment?
He's a super spreader, dog. Yeah, I'm staying right in my apartment, dog. No, I'm going to my mom's shit. That's only going to be 5 people, though. That's restrictions.
Yeah, we abiding by restrictions.
Yeah, we playing by the rules.
Yeah.
Birthday party on Sunday, though, bro.
Yeah, somebody's about to be old as shit soon, huh?
Don't miss it, baby. Birthday party on Sunday.
Damn, imagine not getting an invite, though. Hate it to be you.
Yeah, that shit would suck, huh? That shit would suck. No 30-year-olds allowed.
30?
Okay. You graduated in 2009, dog. You 30.
I ain't 30.
Okay, whatever, dog. Let's move on. You going with your family for Thanksgiving or no?
Nah. I don't really have. I mean,
so
maybe
is your
like
mom,
3 or 4 of us.
Your mom-in-law coming over?
Yeah, she lives right down the street.
But you're not going back to Florida.
No
How does it feel? How does it feel to be from Florida?
I mean, I've never liked being from Florida. I'm gonna keep it real.
Damn, really?
I've never been about Florida. I don't even really identify with Florida as my home state. I mean, I like. I grew up in the Northeast Coast, Middle East Coast, but I would love to tell people that I grew up down south because I feel like that gets a little. That's where I was born, but maybe that gets a little more respect.
That's where you shape like a lot of your political views and views on people in general.
Yeah, exactly.
South.
Exactly. So one of the listeners that we had over the past couple of weeks asked, are we okay supporting people like R. Kelly, listening to their music, people with the same likes?
Nah, I'm snitching. I don't listen to R. Kelly. John still fucks with him.
That's not true. I ain't gonna say I fuck with him, but
you still listen to him now. I don't listen to him.
No. I don't really listen to his solo shit, but like real shit. I don't listen to his solo shit because that shit creepy.
Just the features.
What type rule is that?
Yeah,
what type rule is that?
Nah, he got some good shit on Best of Both Worlds. You hear Go Getter, you changing Go Getter.
I'm a Go Getter.
Yeah.
Nah.
But nah, like when he started talking, like he got some wild. He was saying, I'm gonna just say this in this R&B shit. He was saying some wild shit.
Yeah.
And then when he went into what the fuck is going on in real life, you like, damn, bro, I can't even listen to this shit.
Yeah, he was talking about little girls.
You can't even listen to that shit. You really cannot, because it's like you can't separate it. And it's like, damn.
I stopped listening to Tory Lanez, and I don't even know if he's guilty yet.
That fucked me up too. He had a fire song come on. You know how Tidal, after your playlists go up, they start putting on shit they think you would like. There's some fire in my ear. I look down at my phone like, what the fuck is this? Oh, I can't even listen to this shit.
If I can't listen to 6ix9ine, I can't listen to Tory and R. Kelly, dog. What
about Michael Jackson?
I don't listen to Michael either.
For ethical reasons?
Yeah, Michael was touching little boys, dog.
Yeah. Same with you? You don't listen to Mike either?
Nah, he gonna cap and say that shit not real.
Mike is play. I mean, he beat the feds. That's
That
kind of wild, bro.
That motherfucker is on vid saying that he lets little boys sleep in his bed, dog. He is a freak. He is a freak. And boy, should name a situation where that's okay.
You won't let me name in this situation.
That motherfucker met a little boy on tour and let him spend the night in his bed 3 days later. That shit is weird. I'm not listening to that boy.
Damn, Michael Jackson.
I might listen to some Jackson 5.
You guilty then. You guilty by association.
He was a kid back then.
All right, so that's what we listen. We ain't what Michael Jackson song you listened to when he had Neverland Ranch?
Thriller. All that shit.
Yeah, Neverland and party playing Thriller.
Yeah, dog. Nobody's love Thriller.
That's how you get the hose. You put Thriller on.
They hit the little dance.
Yeah, Neverland in the 80s.
Yeah, bro. Let's see. Or maybe. I don't know. Honestly, I'm capping.
Do we support Bill Cosby?
No.
I never liked Bill Cosby.
Never liked Bill Cosby. You know watch Cosby Show at all?
I just never gravitated to it. I know like the generation above me, and I guess you fucked with it?
I used to. It come on what, TV Land, right?
That shit was like too old for me.
Yeah. I never liked Bill, no.
That shit was too old for me.
I was in love. Thought the wife was kind of fine, but it's cool.
The wife was kind of fine though. I just saw her on a new movie. I just watched on Netflix, the Jingle Jangle John.
Jingle Jangle.
Yeah, she was the narrator.
Yeah, there's a couple little baddies in there for real.
Nah, at first I was trying to give Bill the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, this shit cat. But then it was the John that's on Law and Order came out and said he did that shit. I'm like, oh, she ain't got nothing to lie about. This bitch still on Law and Order and shit.
Question. Toxic question. Do you think that was their way of life back then?
I fucking hope not.
The way of life.
Not drugging or drink, but like them
like this is just normal.
No, not like him putting drinks in or a drug in a drink, but like them doing drugs and then having sex.
I think that should transition a lot. Kind of what you're saying. I think that should transition a lot to where the acceptableness has switched.
Because there was a point in time where people was wearing spoons around their neck, snorting coke. Yeah,
I think bitches, when they used to get too drunk or too lit, people was still striking.
Nah, if he did that, though, that's fucked up.
Like, yeah, for sure, it's fucked up. I think that shit was a little more acceptable. Now you see that shit, motherfuckers that stop it at the party. Yeah. Like, yeah, that's great. But back in the day, I think they was letting that shit rock for real.
Yeah, super hard.
That shit's different. That shit used to be a different time back then.
It was different, but not to say it's right.
Nah, that shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
For sure fucked up. That shit's fucked up.
Wait, so we're saying it was still rape even though it was acceptable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
That's fucked up.
For sure. You could have drawn all high on coke and drunk and shit, then you knock her down. She don't even remember what happened. Yeah.
She don't know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, that's rape. For sure.
Because I feel like a lot of times the saying of, oh, that was just the times is almost like an excuse to not persecute the person and say what they did was wrong.
Nah, I feel what you're saying right there. But just given the time context, just like how we would talk 10 years ago. We don't talk the same no more. No. The things we used to say, the things that were acceptable. If somebody was talking like 2010 right now, we would look at them like they crazy. Like, yo, you still saying that?
Yeah.
That's not even accepted anymore. Or raps from 20 years ago, the shit they was saying. Goodness gracious.
I'm sure there's stuff that we've said this hour and a half hour that we've been
exactly.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Shouldn't say that.
Exactly.
And 10 years about to all be in open relationships. Just all of us are binary.
That would be fucking crazy. Have an AI wife and shit.
I mean, that's what the shows say that we're heading towards.
Y'all ever see Smart House?
No, what's that?
A Disney Channel movie where the single dad moved in with the two kids and the house had like a little robot lady that controlled the crib. And then the single dad started dating a lady, then the house got mad jealous and started going crazy on the family. You know?
What the fuck?
That's one of my favorite movies growing up. I love Smart House. I'm sure it was a fire movie. Y'all never watched the Disney Channel movies? Them Jones is hard.
I watched Disney Channel. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I bet. Snake.
Yeah, you were youngin', so you probably born in way too late for me.
I was born in 91.
Young.
You was born in 90?
No, 91.
Cap.
So what's something nasty or lame or toxic or maybe like selling a dream that you said trying to get a girl into your bag?
Damn.
I can recall one back in college saying, this was early days, just doing the typical, everybody wants to be with you. I'm so lucky that.
Yeah, I think that's.
I'm so lucky that, I just am very thankful.
You a freak.
Just trying to convince him like that shit. I look back now like, wow.
Yeah.
Or I remember one trying to lose the ass that she had and saying, yo, why would you do that? You're ruining yourself.
That's my shit too.
That's your shit too?
Mm-hmm. You look perfect now, yo. What you trying to lose weight for?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Yo, y'all fucked up.
You look good now. I'm about to hit the gym. What you hitting the gym for? Yo, you look great now. Now you slim fit, baby. You looking good, yo. I like a little
bullshit,
belly.
No bullshit.
Don't be like, don't touch my belly. No, I like a little belly. I don't even worry about.
That ain't no problem.
Yeah, that ain't no problem, baby. What you talking about? Ain't no 6 packs over here. You good?
Yo, toxic as shit.
I've never been a solid dream kind of guy.
Yeah.
But I do specifically remember one time I saw the dream. That shit was fucked up.
What was the dream?
I was about to knock this yawn down, right? And she was like, "Yeah, like you don't even really like me, blah blah. Like we don't even go. We've been talking forever. We don't even go out." I was like, "No, we go out now. We go out now. Be my girlfriend."
No.
Knock that shit down, dog. We did not go out.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess that would be toxic. That was like 2019, 21,
2019. That's last year.
32. I ain't shit. God damn, dog.
John, I know you sold a dream.
I'm trying
to think. I don't really have to. I ain't gonna say I don't have to sell dreams, but like you said, I'm not really doing
I don't even have to sell dreams.
Really a dream seller.
The bitches be on me. I don't even need to sell a dream. The fuck you mean? The dream is being here with me right now. The dream is being with me right now.
But like y'all was saying, like, nah, you don't need to lose no weight. Stupid shit like that. I guess you could say like stupid shit like that.
We're the reason that girls have body dysmorphia.
Nah, I think I'm good with the Johns, the body types and shit. You could look however you want. Rock out.
Yeah. If I'm here, I'm here.
Yeah, if I'm here now, that's whatever.
What are you talking about?
Rock out. Your stomach's soft, more power to you.
This is the same guy that told one of our mans that he hooked up with Little Miss Piggy.
Oh, that's foul.
That wasn't the same guy. That wasn't the same guy. That was a different guy.
Oh, that's a bruise to the ego right there.
That was a different guy. She wasn't. Yeah, whatever.
That's fucked up.
That wasn't because she was fat though, Flock. You positioned her wrong. It's because her facial aspects look a little like piggish. You feel me? So you had like a piggy face.
Her whole.
That's way better.
Yeah, he knocked her down raw too. He had little piglets.
Damn.
She was in shape though. Good for her. Good for him.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And now look at him. He dates guys.
Damn.
Hey,
you're going to have to bleep that out.
That's my man's, bro. 2020.
So it's like when a girl says, "That's my brother," when your boy says, "That's my brother."
I hope that's my brother. That means he's not gonna hit on me. That's my bro. Damn straight, that's my bro.
That means he's not gonna hit on me. Oh my god.
That
my
shit
bro.
was
That's my man. It's not you crazy.
How are we feeling about fleets?
I just found out what that is.
That's Twitter, right?
Yeah, the disappearing tweets. I think like, bro, I mean, whatever.
What's the point, though?
The point is, I Google searched my name or my Twitter name with certain words like a couple weeks ago, and some of them tweets is wild, bro. Don't let this shit take off. I'm gonna be the one that drags us down, dog.
So,
You're gonna have to replace me.
That's what the disappearing tweet would be for.
Yeah, people can't hold you accountable for that, John. That's what I think they're going with.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, give somebody a little security.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a lot. I feel like we touched on quite a few things.
Bounced around.
You think so?
I mean, y'all got other stuff?
No, I'm out.
You out?
I'm out. I don't got nothing. COVID's coming back. It's a lockdown again. We all fucked up.
Yeah. I think we just passed 250,000 deaths.
That shit's done.
Yeah.
It is done. Trump's firing Chris Krebs, Homeland Security Cyber Chief Officer, saying, oh, he didn't like my views.
His lawsuit in Philadelphia just got dismissed. They said Rudy went in there and some like old hysterical shit and just spewed nonsense for 35 minutes. And the judge was like, so you think it's voter fraud? And he was like, nah, I don't think it's voter fraud. I think it's like this happened. He was like, so why are you saying voter fraud? And then he's like, so Rudy's done. He fucked it up. They dismissed that shit today.
Damn.
COVID's coming back. Philly's locked down all the way. No indoor dining, no indoor gathering, no Thanksgiving. None of that shit. It's a wrap. Chicago's got a 2-month stay-at-home order. It's a wrap. COVID came back. We're fucked. Can we survive it economy-wise?
2 months in the crib, no stimmy?
That's what Chicago got. 2 months stay-at-home. Only if you go to work or school or essential shopping. You know how many restaurants already shut down?
Like closed for business.
Yeah, it's shit like 1 million.
That's fucked up.
Can't survive that shit, cuz. What should we do there? Nothing to do.
Nobody got the answer.
Yeah.
Nobody got the answer. This is crazy.
And they're definitely not about to give the money back to the people. You know, we're about to pay all these taxes and then they can't give it back. Mm-hmm. But they're shut down too.
I read that shit when bro was trying to slide through on the payroll tax. Everybody was like, oh, payroll tax, blah, blah. And then I read that shit and it was like, yeah, you got to pay it within 2 years of what you got cut on your tax. I'm like, damn, dog. So it's a loan.
Yeah, I might as well just pay it now.
Yeah, let me pay it now while I'm still broke.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I was about to go golfing out there. I stopped at a tobacco store to get my yaks. And I had a little cough because I was sick, but I had my COVID negative test handy. So I said, yeah, I got a little cough. Try to get some cough drops. This Jones was expired. And he goes, it was my man's too. Yeah, John, you know I be knowing them motherfuckers and shit.
Yo, they greet this motherfucker.
I like, yeah, what's up, bro? Blah, blah. I started chopping up with him, man. I started coughing. I'm like, yeah, it's a bad time to have a cough. And he said, don't worry about it, man. China created all this to ruin the economy.
Hey, he heavy in the conspiracies.
I said, hey, bro, whatever. Whatever works, dog.
It's kind of saucy. It's kind of saucy and swag to have a negative COVID test nowadays. Like, that's how you fly.
If you that's my second one.
It's definitely a flex nowadays in 2020. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Got a negative, John. I'm going to a Friendsgiving on Saturday. Bringing that shit in.
That shit negative, yo. I'm good.
Yeah, negative. Y'all sick? Not me.
Y'all got y'all tests? I got mine.
Yeah. Where y'all going? Y'all wearing masks? Fuck you mean, dog? No, that's crazy. Fuck, I dodged the whole validation, John. I'm happy with it, though. It's been a great pod. It's all good.
Great pod. Definitely shook out of that one.
Yeah, I tried to do it for the fans because they was claiming me. They said I shook out of one last week. They said, I'm going to keep shaking. They said, you got to ask Flock something. I said, all right, I got you. Boy, I'm shook out of that, John.
I'll go into it next time.
That's good, bro. Hey, yo. It's all good. Yeah. That's all the time.
So what do we hit on this time? What's our takeaways? That we're still self-serving.
Self-serving.
Men have a lot of toxic traits left that we don't want to open up to people because of gender roles.
Yeah, but you said women got the same toxic traits too.
I think so.
Are we more toxic?
That's really hard to say.
It is.
All right, so Skip Flock, when you get married, are you fully open?
I try to be at every moment. Yeah.
Is she fully open?
She says that she tries to be.
So
Yeah.
is that a good thing?
Is that awkward?
I think it makes so there's less hard things to have to be open about. Like if you're open from the beginning, then you have less of these like bombshells that you're about to drop later on because you've already kind of talked about it early on. You know, like we were pretty lucky because we were best like friends first and got to actually know each other being cool. And then that made it a lot easier to talk about stuff moving into a relationship. And I think that's the key is you got to actually like hanging out with the person as opposed to just, you know, wanting to date them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to IHOP with Flacco one day. That motherfucker ordered one pancake.
You order one pancake? That's it?
They had to custom make it because she wasn't even a packet.
What did they even charge you?
He ordered a single pancake.
I would have thrown up about it.
That shit was on the house. That shit was on the house.
I was about to say, I know they
I
ain't
forgot
charge you
about
for
that shit.
That shit was on the house, dog.
One pancake.
It was like the size of a quarter, too.
They was baffled. They said, "You sure you want this size?" They got one pancake and one piece of bacon.
Oh, that's different.
That shit was like a Lunchable.
Oh, man. Look how sensitive Dill is. I get him to a little something, he has to make a joke right away. It's crazy.
No, because that was crazy. You toxic. That's a toxic thing, too. That motherfucker Flogger, the bartender, said, "You've had too much to drink, you can't get in." This boy said, "Yeah, but I just got my master's." All right. All right,
Damn.
bro.
Somebody let you in?
They didn't let me in, man.
I would have let you in off the strength, man. I would have let you know, hey, man, fuck me. Come on, man, bro.
What did I expect, dude, to be like, oh, shit, you just graduated?
Oh, you educated. I went right across the street and got more drinks. That boy was done. He started yakking 5 minutes later.
Damn.
Oh, good times.
I've noticed that Dill kind of caps over a text message. He texts way different solo as he does in a group chat.
Oh, yeah.
How you figure?
Yeah. And in the group chat, it's like one word text replies. Like he's kind of matching Johnstown in the solo.
He'll give you paragraphs.
Like multiple texts.
Nah,
I'm in here look.
Because I'll be busy when you be texting in the group.
Nah, only thing is I be at work during the day, so I can't really get back. Like,
motherfucker, we be texting at night. This boy be capping too, dog.
That ain't
Pause.
cap. That ain't cap. Y'all be texting that night, but yeah, that ain't cap.
I gotta bleep like half this shit out.
Nah, facts.
All right. We're gonna be back next week with some more deep dives for people coming in with the therapy topics, having everybody take a look at themselves. We're gonna call for this week.
Yeah. That's your intro?
Huh?
That's your intro?
Nah, you hit him with the intro.
That was your outro.
I was trying to go for the outro. But...
Okay. All right, my bad. Yeah, all right, yo. I'll holler at y'all.
Deuces.
All right.